And hello, and welcome to Alex Connect's Sandbox Tabletop Game Study Session 5 Hearthstone. So yeah, since the last session, a lot of things changed in terms of the Hearthstone, so today we are going to try the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion is available now. It actually was released probably a couple of days ago. I don't know, maybe a couple of days ago, probably last week. Or yeah. So either way, let's try it. Let's see what we have here. So we got granted with 3 pucks. Of course, this is a standard thing when new expansions were usually released, because you need to, I don't know, motivate players into buying stuff. This is the thing. Monsters, traps, and treasure awaits. I still don't know what new abilities for these. Okay, legendary loot. Arm yourself for the dungeon delve of lifetime. So after a hero attacks, recruit a minion. Huh. What means recruit? Take under control. Begin a dungeon run. So yeah, I think there's a new dungeon, which we could actually try today. But yeah, solo adventures, and I think now it's dungeon present in here. Yeah, we could go through the practice and practice your skill against the innkeeper and battle the 9 different classes. So yeah, I think we will actually play these things, because for the most part I didn't know what I'm going to do.
Dearest guest, tonight you are invited to the greatest party on Azeroth. Join me in Karazhan for music, magic, and just a bit of mayhem.
Oh, wait a second. So these things are actually were present here before, I think, because there's old sets. I just never played them.
Ice crown, come for the terrible power. Stay, because you're dead.
What is this I am smelling? Leather, steel, torches, adventurers! Adventurers!
Adventurers! That was me. Okay. Okay. I don't know where to go though. Like, ideally I would try a dungeon, but I don't know where this dungeon is. So let's see. By the way, I got granted 3 packs. Why I don't have 0? Why I have 0 packs? Packs. Okay, this is something to figure out. Scoff's is live. He's probably going to stream. Okay, I don't see dungeon. Maybe they're invisible? What I need to do to... Maybe we need to... I had to be granted with 3 pucks. Why I have 0? Do we need to relaunch Hearthstone? No, seriously. This is strange. At the beginning of the game they said that I granted through in Packs, and I don't. Yeah, let's just relaunch it. Maybe it's some type of a glitch. I don't know. Do 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 do. Catacombs and kobolds.
Pull up a chair by the hearth.
Yes, so we had to actually restart the game. Okay, let's open new things and see what they have. Rare. So, taunt ability stays, of course. Taunt can only attack if you have 3 or more armor. Divine Shield, poisonous. Destroy any minion damaged by this. Okay. Also damages the minion next to whomever this attacks. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. So, creature that could attack creatures beside it. Actually, in Star Crusade, there's the same type of ability. Didn't saw it before in Hearthstone. I don't know if it's a new ability or added or was present before. Battle Cry, for each enemy minion gains 2 armor, and add 1 random mage spell to your hand. Play 2 elementals to upgrade. What? Okay, don't know how it works though. Oh, just 2 spells, I guess random, and play 2 elementals to upgrade. Okay, the next pack.
Legendary.
Yoo-hoo! I got legendary card! Probably the first time ever. Battle Cry. Again, transform a friendly minion into 6/6 elemental. I guess there's elementals in this thing. Although it's strange. Could be a goblins or gremlins or whatever. Draw a card with Battle Cry, deal 2 damage to your hero, and destroy a friendly minion, restore 8 health to your hero. Taunt and Poisonous. I don't know if Poisonous was present before, but I think it should. Yes, it actually was present before, probably. And what is legendary card? Cast each spell you cast on your minions this game on this one. What? Cast each spell you cast on your minions this game instead of this one. So basically, no matter spell is going to be casted, is going to be casted on this one. Why? And it's just for paladin. I don't know. This is strange. I don't know how it could work in synergy with other cards. Okay, give a minion +2/+2, gains bonus effect in your hand. Reveal a spell in each deck if your costs more, draw it. Okay, something someone already had. In terms of like mechanic, summon a 5/1 Revenant. Whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost, and summon 2 3/3 wolves. Play secrets to upgrade. Like, I guess the new thing about this set is upgrades. I don't know how they work. I guess we'll figure it out on the go. Let's hope that dungeon is added in here.
What is this I am smelling? Leather, steel, torches, adventurers!
This is just a campaign. Oh yeah, this is actually dungeon run. Nice crown. I know that it's pretty strange to play kobolds and catacombs before playing these things, because I think they were present before. I just didn't play them. I think we will start with dungeon run, and then we will probably go into... And after I will end dungeon run, I don't know what where this is. So within the twisting tunnels of the kobolds, Cobalt Empire. Await treasures beyond imagining. Choose your class and delve into the ever-shifting dungeon. Okay.
Go back! Big piles of loot for me, not you!
Adventures wanted. I'm in.
Many monsters you are finding in Cobalt Empire. Every fight be making you stronger. Or dead.
Okay. So what is this? This is the first challenge. This is the hero power. Summon 2 1/1 reds. And I can't do anything, so this is just the first challenge. Okay, let's go through it.
Who is daring to come for Cobalt treasures? Sword swinger? Sparkle flinger?
Okay then, so I think we need to, of course we need to choose class with which we are going to proceed. I think in terms of like my favorite class, let's see. I like Shaman because I like the idea of putting a lot of creatures and then buffing them. Priest probably could heal himself and his units. Mage just deals damage and works with spells. This one probably draws the cards by, yeah, draw a card and take 2 damage. This is not something that I would work with. Now plus attack this turn and 1 armor. No, I don't like attack with the hero usually. Deals 2 damage to the enemy hero. No, this is too direct. Summon 1/1 silver hand recruit. Okay, these are recruits. Yeah, I think like the most so the 2 classes that I like in terms of like heroes behave is Shaman and Warrior. I think we'll play with Shaman. By the way, these are 2 orcs, which is pretty strange. I love orcs. Okay, let's just play as a Shaman and see what is this, what this is all about, what this thing does and how to play it and whatever. Like, actually don't know.
Thrall versus a giant rat!
Huh. Troll versus a giant rat. And I don't know what type of deck I'm having, like I'm actually have. Either this is my or not. This is probably not, because I don't remember these cards in my deck. So I think we're just playing with the random. Okay, I think it's a pretty decent hand. We have Battle Cry, we could summon a Morlock Scout. We have a damage dealer with Overload. We have X less mana next turn. Oh, it's just a pain cost. But we could deal damage to all minions, enemy minions. And this one give adjacent minions +1/+1 in town. So it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's keep it. So I guess dungeon is like the game for survival. You need to destroy each challenge.
You are finding me small and weak, but so is you.
Thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, opponent is going to have, for the most part, I guess, the pretty small creatures, but the overall size, like the, I guess he will destroy us with quality or quantity. Adjacent minions have +2 attack. This is actually pretty cool. First, let's play this one. That's why they called Morlocks. Since there's a lot of small creatures are going to be here, I think we need to destroy them as fast as possible. Okay, this is interesting. So using Overload now, that's not a wise idea. Whenever you play a card with Overload, gains +1/+1. Okay, playing this one could be a good thing. I don't know, each turn these creatures will become bigger and bigger. I don't know what to do either. Yeah, let's just try to attack in the face. 4. Again, the limit in creatures is 7, so... there's no point to transform it into a town. It's just minions have +2 attack. This is actually pretty cool. Overload. And I guess we could almost destroy Hero. Not almost, we actually will destroy it. Pretty cool. Our first challenge! Again, it's pretty easy challenges are going to be.
Be taking loot now. Classic adventurer.
Oh, Packard. That's actually pretty cool. Defeat 5 dungeon run bosses.
Oh, big treasure. You is picking one. Only one. Make good picking.
Okay. So, and now we actually will start to fight against bosses. Bosses defeated as shaman, like just one. So no, this was the first boss. Okay, so let's think. Since I don't have a clue what this treasure does, enemy minions cost 1 more. Passive, a permanent effect for a current dungeon run. Oh, these are just for the dungeon run. And permanent effect for a current dungeon run. Passive, double your strength starting health. Oh, come on. Of course I would double my starting health, because I think my starting health is going to be like 15, maybe 10. We could double it. And passive, your death threatles triggers twice. So after death, my units will... I don't think that I have a lot of cards with the death throttle, but the more health I have, the more time I have to actually do something, so let's just choose this one.
Cards you are picking now. Cards for being in your dungeon deck.
Yeah, not that many death throttle cards, like at all. For the most part, just regular one. So now we have to choose the specialization for the specific deck. So for now we have only 11 cards in our deck. We can put either Battle Cry, Taunt. So basically Elementals, Frost, and Overload. Let's see. Since we already have cards with Overload, unlock your Overload mana crystals. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Since we have a lot of Overload cards that could just basically prevent us from using a mana next turn, we need something to balance it out, and usually this card was just basically will unlock all overloaded mana crystals, which is pretty cool. This will give 3 Overload, and this will give 3 Overload, 3 mana crystals to upgrade. Summon 1 copy of friendly minion. Taunt, Overload, it's 2/8, 3/2. It's pretty cool, but what these does, so freeze an enemy, freeze a minion, and deal 3 damage to adjacent ones. Whenever another minion is frozen, add a copy of it to your hand. Battle Cry, it's your next Battle Cry this turn triggers twice. I have creatures with Battle Cry. Three creatures with Battle Cry. 1, 2, 3 cards with 4 cards with Overload. Gain 5 health for each elemental you played this turn. How many elementals I have? So 1, 2, 3. So I definitely not going to take a Frost ability. I think is the choice between either Elementals or Overload. Again, if I'm going to put Overload, it means that my deck for the most part is going to work with Overload only. If I'm going to add this one, we will add a little bit more versatility in terms of like, Battle Cry, and it's actually a little bit better. Because again, 2 creatures with taunts, and they're relatively big. This one gets +2 attack during your opponent's turn, which means a good blocker. This one, your next Battle Cry this turn triggered twice, so this is actually pretty cool. We could deal twice 3 damage, we could give adjacent units twice +1. So yeah, I think I will take this one instead of Overload. Although this card is pretty cool, but not.
One
Okay.
dungeon run is to be fighting 8 monsters, 1 for each finger.
So hero power deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. Not good. Good thing that we have. So this is the second boss. He has 15 health, and let's go through the second boss. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So far, dungeon is cool. I don't know how these campaign things worked before. This is the first time that I'm playing solo adventure, so. Previous sessions, by the way, we for the most part just opened a regular cards or starter cards, or like just basically that. Last session we played Hearthstone, we just finished to open all basic cards for all decks, and after that I didn't know what to do in Hearthstone, and now like we actually have things to do. We are going to go through campaigns, which is pretty cool. Okay, and first of course is going to be a new thing with kobolds, catacombs and kobolds. In Russian they actually called kobolds and catacombs. Right here they're called probably the same. Catacombs and kobolds. Okay, whatever. So this is too much for the beginning hand. Other than that, it kind of works. Can be targeted by spells or hero powers, which is pretty cool. Double your health. So yeah, having 40 health at the beginning of the game is super sick.
Stronger. Monsters be getting stronger. Pecuniary elasticity is an important part of Kobold Empire mixed market economic doctrine.
Sounds pretty cool. Okay.
Job's done.
Job's done. It means that this guy can't be targeted by this ability. I think, yes. Hero powers. So that means that... Oh, what the heck? Oh, can be targeted, so random abilities could deal damage. Not that good though. Not that good. Exactly that. I'm going to lose all my freaking creatures. Okay. Okay.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Wanna blow something up?
By the way, I completely forgot about music. Like, just forget about music. Okay, deal 3 damage, overload, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions.
Job's done.
So I guess going against bosses, the main thing is to attack with everything that you can. Deal 2 damage. I think we will deal 2 damage to all minions, enemy minions. This is the key. That was epic. Yeah, next turn we can play only 2 mana, but we make this creature bigger, which is pretty cool.
Ready to flee.
Whenever this minion takes damage, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Let's just destroy. Our boss. Yeah, at the beginning bosses are pretty easy. Like the fact that I have doubled health makes things even easier.
Be winning more fights, be taking more loots is Kobold way.
Pretty cool. So now we are going to extend our deck. So I think I will keep my deck based on Battle Cry because again, Overload not necessarily works. We actually don't have any overloads in here, so let's see. So Jade Loots, Elementals, and Mutations. So new thing about probably Kobolds is the mutations. So after this minion attacks a hero, transform it into a random 6-cost minion. This is pretty cool. Copy a friendly minion's attack and health. Pretty cool, so we could make this one bigger. And transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more, repeatable this turn. What means repeatable this turn? I guess we'll figure out in the game. Okay, Battle Cry, summon Jade Golem. Each Jade Golem is 1/1 bigger than the last. Oh, interesting. Battle Cry and Death Rattle, summon a Jade Golem. Summon a Jade Golem, give it Taunt. That's actually pretty cool combination. What about these? Battle Cry, your next Battle Cry this turn triggers twice. Taunt has to attack during your opponent's turn. And Battle Cry, if you played an Elemental last turn, deal 5 damage. This is actually more soothing for my deck, but this is kinda pretty cool because it adds new ability to us to test, like these Jade Golems. But I don't know. These Jade Golems could produce a lot of creatures and they still work with Battle Cry, some of them even with Death Touch. And again, each Jade Golem is bigger than the last, so we can summon. So 1, 2 from this one and 1 from this one. So that means that the biggest golem will get 4/4 instead of 1/1. Which kind of gives us an additional creature. And also it still will work with Battle Cry ability, which could be triggered twice. That means that potentially we could actually add even more of those. But this kind of cool. We could deal 5 damage if we're going to, if we played Elemental this turn. Transformation is pretty interesting too. Copy of friendly minions, attack and health. After this minion attacks, hero transform into a random 6 cost minion, which is super cool. And transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. I don't know, this is more playable because these cards are relatively cheap and they are rares, so they're pretty interesting. And this thing with Jade Golems is pretty cool too. So definitely choose between these two. What exactly to choose, don't know. It's pretty hard thing to choose. Either I'm going to produce a lot of golems, but again they're not cheap, and these are much cheaper. And especially I love this one. Like, it could give us a random minion with 6 cost, and it's not that costly. And since for the most part I have a couple of cards that work with overload, we rarely going to be able to play these, so there's too much. Let's just try to take mutations. Okay, the last thing. Or the next hero. Restore 2 health to all minions. Okay, this one is healing. We have 25 lives. That means that we're going to have 50.
Versus Graves the Cleric.
Graves the Cleric. Okay.
For Doomhammer.
Halt! I claim these treasures for the light.
So, I don't think that we need a weapon at this point. Let's try to find a creature instead. Okay, it's not the best one.
Job's done.
Is someone injured?
Is someone injured? Healer. Your next turn, Belterclyde this turn. What? Does something when it plays from the hand, like Battle Cry. Your next Battle Cry this turn triggers twice. Oh, that means that we need to play 2 Battle Cry cards at 1 turn. So I'm going to keep it. That way we could give more abilities to a minion. Instead, let's just summon. Spell damage, pretty cool. Oh, let's attack opponent.
Is someone injured?
Turn at the top.
Again, I'm going to wait till until I'm going to be able to cast both. And right now I'm just going to deal 3/4 damage to all enemy minions. Overload 2 deals 4 damage. I don't know, not the best thing. Targeting the boss, I think. because there's kind of no point to destroy. Creatures. Okay then. Deal 2-3 damage to all enemy minions. I think could be the case. Unfortunately, one of them's still alive. Not cool. I think it's time to destroy one of them. This minion attacks always. Attack is always equal to its health. Oh, not good. Not good. When you play a card with Overload, gain +1/+1. Kind of pointless to play this one, but didn't have additional mana to. Next turn I will make this one 5/5 smaller. Let's hope that he actually will decide to attack me instead of my creature. Nope. So, Taunt deals 2 damage to... oh, come on. Deals 2 damage to all characters. Battlecry, your next Battlecry this turn triggers twice. So now I think it's time to actually do that, but the problem is... we need to go a little bit differently.
Elements guide.
Yeah, this would be a better choice. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I probably will lose this battle. Okay, has to attack during your opponent's turn, transform a friendly minion. Your next battle cry. Oh, we could use this one. How many mana I have? Like 2, 4, exactly to play this one. Just kind of a pointless thing to do at this point. But I still will.
My shield for Argus.
Elements guide me.
The only thing that could save me is to destroy the enemy faster than he will destroy me. It's not that easy thing to do. Destroy a minion with 3 or less attack. Oh, come on. Destroy your opponent's weapon. Not good. Whenever this minion takes damage, it will be you will draw a card. In a couple of turns we're going to die. It's not that easy to play against bosses, I guess. Copy of friendly minions' attack and health. Kind of a pointless thing at this point. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. 4. We could try to transform this one though. I just want to see what it's going to be. Combo. A bonus if you already played a card this turn. Okay. I didn't play this card this turn. No, I actually already played. But I don't know. Definitely need a counter. That was pretty fun. Okay, we copied minion's attack. So we have a couple of taunters. Still can't attack, unfortunately. Deal for damage to himself. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not good. Okay, destroy minion with, yeah, I get like destroyed like, I don't know, crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is limiting creatures. I wish I had the ability to destroy all creatures. I already used these cards, unfortunately. Yeah, this is the first loss against the boss. That's pretty cool. No defeat!
Better to be dying young than to never be dying at all.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I claim these treasures for the light.
So now I need to start from the beginning. Yes? Boss was defeated as Shaman 2. And now we need to start from the beginning. Yeah, I guess Dungeon Run works like this. So if you can't like just basically win against these bosses, you will start from the beginning. Let's go another run. Now it's going to be much quicker because I'm already familiar with these bosses. I will continue to play as Shaman. Because again, we're not playing with our personal decks. We could actually take different cards with loot, which is definitely a thing that we're going to do.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, this is too big. This will keep the weapon. Adjacent units. Plus 2 attack. Give a friendly beast plus 2 attack and immune. Oh, this is a new ability, immune. It's just in one turn, works like a protection, some type of a shield.
Job's done.
Whoa. Yeah, these reds are now bigger because they're beasts. I think it's time to play this. Okay, next turn I probably will win. The first minion you play each turn. What? Costs 1 less. Pretty cute. And we won. Yeah, first boss is usually relatively easy. So basically the fourth or third boss is the boss that I'm having problems with. So 5 dungeon run bosses. So double your health, passive your battle cries trigger twice, which could be a pretty cool thing to have, and your spells cost 1 less. Previously I chose double your health, and it didn't help me at all, because the bosses, the big bosses just basically were unbearable. So, I don't know, passive? If my battle cry will trigger twice, it could be a cool thing. We could deal more damage. And reduce cost of any spell. It will allow us to play them faster. Let's try this time to actually reduce costs for the spells on one. It kind of seems super cool. And this time let's take, instead of this one, oh, there's actually they are different. So loots are not the same. So now we have Death Rattle, summon a 5/4/5, destroy minion, then return it to life with full health. Give a minion Death Rattle, resummon this minion. It's pretty cool. Deal 4 damage, deal 4 damage. Wait a minute. So I will get 8 copies of this card. How this is possible? Battlecry and Death Rattle. Summon Jade Golem. Whenever your spell deals damage, restore that much health to your hero. Again, restore. We don't have double health, so it's kind of a pointless thing. The same goes for this one and for this one. Yeah, I think we need to take either the Rattle which is pretty cool. That means that our minions could survive longer. I will take Lotuses. So we have 8 of these, which is pretty interesting. Okay, let's try or continue. This is going to be the last run for this session, I think, even like no matter if I'm going to lose or win.
For Doomhammer, be gone! Your magic finds no purchase here.
So this one will cost 3, this one will cost 2, and this one will cost 5. Let's get rid of this one, the rest we will take. This one will cost 0. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Why this one doesn't cost less? Maybe I don't understand something? Okay, we definitely will deal 3 damage right away. This is kinda the deck that allows ourselves to do that.
Job's done.
You gotta be kidding me. So it works only at the beginning of the game? And not on every card? Okay, never going to take it. I thought that all my spells are going to cost 1 less. Or wait a minute, just spells, so not creatures. Oh, yep. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, there's a secret in here. Triggered. Cast a spell, counter it. Oh, come on. Not good. Good thing that I have a lot of those though. And another secret. And also bosses are different. This is a different boss. Hero power, put a counter spell secret into the battlefield. So no matter what type of spell I'm going to cast, it's going to be casted. Or it could be a different counter spell. What the previous counter spell was? When your opponent casts a spell, count it. Like, no matter what type of spell it is. Yes, yes. It's not a good thing. At all.
Job's done.
It's super annoying. That means that I can't cast spells. This is the only thing that could help me to win. Like, come on, you gotta be kidding me. These bosses are becoming annoying. I'm going to cast this spell, it's going to be counted. But the next one isn't. Let's do that. But this one not. This one is not going to be counted. So I'm going to do that.
Job's done.
Give a minion Wind Fury. I forgot what Wind Fury means. Attacks twice, yes. Can attack twice each turn. Whew, okay then. Deals 2 damage, so we actually probably will win if I'm going to play the right thing. If you're hearing this on the background, this is someone drilling something. What the heck? How this happened?
It's too bad for you. When adventurer dies, Kobold King is getting all the...
Okay, we died on the second boss. Overall, this is 8 bosses in here. Yeah, it's not that easy. Actually, this is a pretty good regime. I think starting from the next session we could start this. Join Medivh and Azeroth's elite for an unforgettable evening at the Tower of Karazhan. Save the party from the total disaster and earn 45 cards unique to this adventure. It's actually pretty cool. We could use this. But I don't know how it actually going to work. So I'm not going to start it yet. Instead, let's just, in the remaining time, we will open the pack that we earned. Rare. Okay, 2 rares. Deal 8 damage to a minion and overload. Reveal a spell in each deck if your cost more. Draw it. We already have this one. Death Rattle, recruit 2 minions that cost 4 or less, and this one, recruit 2 minions that cost 4 or less the same. Oh, wait a minute, there's the symbol cards. Okay, the same card, and the end of your turn, restore 3 health to here. Okay. Okay then. And I guess we have a couple of minutes, so let's just play one match. Or maybe we will need to go into the adventure. I don't know. Let's just start adventure. Why not? Like, I don't think that it's going to be... What is this?
We've animated the silverware, rehearsed the opera, and prepared the menagerie. Tonight will be a night to remember.
So there's the 3 parts. No? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can buy this one. Either with 700 gold Do battle with the deadly parlor bosses in single player combat. So we are going to earn these 2 cards.
Rose, why is there a demon in the ballroom?
So let's see how these things work. Like, we could stop playing them, or we will lose progress after we'll end this one. Let's see. Whenever you cast a spell, shuffle a copy into the deck. Damage, oh, pretty cool hand. Damage, deal 2 damage to minion. The spell gets double bonus from spell damage.
After last time, we're still fixing the hole in the roof.
Whenever you cast a spell, so oh, 30, seriously? Draw 3 cards.
Except this party.
You gotta be kidding me. This is crazy. How the heck you could win this? Like, your ability is pretty cheaty. Deal 2 damage to a minion. This spell gets double bonus from spell damage. And you cast a spell, shuffle a copy of it into your deck. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions and gain 5 mana crystals this turn only. It's actually pretty cool. So first let's play this guy. And we'll get 5 mana crystals. Then deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Again, character could be whomever, so I think it's smart to freeze 6/6. Deals 2 damage to a minion, and then you copy spell to all enemy minions. Let's deal this one. What? Whenever this minion takes damage, summon 1/1 imp. Not good. It's a minion. I don't have spell damage, so let's just destroy 6/2. Okay then. Proceed!
Morose, check on the chess set. The real guests will be arriving soon.
Stop yelling!
If that kills it, draw a card. Okay, deal damage to all enemy minions, it's actually a good thing for us, but before that let's... No, we can draw 2 cards. 3 cards. Okay, let's destroy it. Slowly, I think we will suppress creatures.
Keepers are set up. Barnes is rehearsing with them now. Who dares summon
Charge Battle Cry, discard 2 cards. Oh no. Yeah, probably will lose this either, like 2. Do you call it, why would you call this adventures? Please tell me. It doesn't look like adventures. I don't feel adventurous. You have spell damage, +5 this turn. What? Your spells deal extra damage. I don't have any spells, and then I have money to play all of them, so the spells cost 0 this turn, which is pretty cool. Transform a minion into a 1/1 sheep. We could do that next turn.
Have you looked outside, sir? There are raid bosses scrambling for an invitation.
How can I fight against it? Please tell me. How many spells I have? Actually, all spells. Actually, could use this. Okay, 10. First, we need to use spell damage. Plus 5. That means that we could deal 15. We could transform a... And we could deal... Oh, yeah, 11 with this one. It's pretty big of a deal. But again, unfortunately, I can't deal all this damage to an opponent. Because we need to destroy creatures. So let's just first transform. So let's play this one first. Okay, 15, 11. Have spell damage plus 5 this turn. Oh snap, we actually probably even could gain 5 mana crystals this turn only. It's kind of a pointless at this point because we don't need it. So 20 damage and 16 damage. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. We actually could destroy the opponent. Aw, it's super close. I would say this is a super close. We actually deal only like 36 damage, but it's actually pretty cool. Transform minion into a sheep. Why you can't divide this 20 damage between minions? This is super bad. Okay. Unfortunately, I need to use all these things the bad way. Let's see, I will survive at least next turn.
Balloons! Morose, we forgot the balloons!
Sir, balloons terrify Murlocs. Remember last week?
Wait a minute, how balloons are actually possible in this time? Summon a random legendary minion. This is actually good. Let's do that.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Okay, replace your starting hero power with a better one. I don't have starting power. Okay, this is a pointless minion at this point. Okay, we need to draw cards. For damage, randomly split them out all enemies. Oh, thank you. So put 5 random mage secrets into the battlefield. Which is actually pretty cool. So let's get a lot of mana crystals because we need a lot of mana to play all of these. So first we're going to put 5 secrets. Oh snap. Then we need to gain a lot of mana crystals. Okay, 5. You have 5 spell damage, yes. Good. Now we can deal a damage randomly split among all enemies, and this is actually super cool. Oh, come on, not all of them died. And there's no point of gaining mana crystals, so let's hope that secrets will actually help me. I don't know. Somehow. It's the only thing that could save me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And he didn't torch the library.
Okay, secret. When a minion attacks you, hero destroys it. Oh yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Saved it. When a hero attacks, gain 8 armor. This is pretty cool. Oh snap, this is awesome. Attacking a minion. Okay, we didn't have a secret on this one. Lost all our defense, lost our super legendary bad creature. Okay, survived. But now it's not going to be the case, unfortunately, so let's hope that we will draw cool cards. We have 12 cards in deck, so put 5 random secrets. This is actually cool. I don't know if they're actually going to be replaced. Deal 2 damage to a minion. The spell gets double bonus from spell damage. We don't have ability to create a spell damage, unfortunately. Deals 2 damage to a character and freeze it. 5 mana crystals. I think I will play all of the spells this turn. Deals 2 damage to a character and freeze it. Deals 2 damage to a minion. If you have spell damage, take a bonus. Your spells cost 0 this turn. I will actually keep it for later. Put 5 random edge secrets. So let's play this one first. Yeah, these are not. We just basically added when creature will attack, it's going to die, and we will get additional defense again in forms of the. Yeah. So deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Target minion. Let's destroy this one. These two will probably die. At least let's hope for it. In case there's going to be a weapon there. And I'm going to keep this one next turn to play spells without costs. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Okay, secret. When your opponent casts a spell, add a copy of it in your hand. Pretty cool. Hero attacks, gain 8 armor. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. And I'm done.
What? Impossible!
I agree. Yeah, I will agree with that. Okay, good. I guess for today we will finish. So I think, yeah, we need to just basically play against particular bosses, and there's not that many bosses, so I guess we need to defeat this boss, then this, and etc. So that's kind of a thing. So yeah, on that note, we will end this session, I guess, for the Hearthstone. Again, this is pretty cool, like Kobolds and Catacombs dungeon is pretty interesting. But again, you need to play it like without stopping, so basically it's just a game for survival, which just kind of makes things a little bit cool. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.